Welcome to Luda and Katie's kitchen, and this afternoon we are baking something very special. Luda, what are we baking today?
It is honey cake, Ukrainian honey cake.
So we're just going to show you what to do. Hopefully you can follow along, and at the end we'll have a delicious Ukrainian honey cake. So Luda, what do we need to do first?
We need first melt butter, sugar and honey.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's measure those. So first, how much butter?
We need 100 grams butter.
100 grams of butter. Okay, I will unwrap and you will weigh.
Okay,
There you go.
thank you.
And this needs to be unsalted butter.
Yes.
Okay, next we add,
Add sugar.
and how much sugar do we need?
We can use we need 150 grams honey and 80 grams sugar, but we can change. If you don't have lots of honey, you can put 100 grams honey or 80 grams honey.
Sure, you can.
And less and more sugar. So
Right,
you can,
so you can mix it up,
Yeah.
and if you prefer a more honey taste, you can make
Yes.
those changes. This is all going straight into a heavy pan, which will go onto the stove to be melted.
yes, and honey.
Is it better to have honey which is solid or honey which is runny?
I think maybe solid. Maybe it's better to taste.
Okay,
But if you don't have,
it doesn't really matter,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's all about the taste. So how much honey are we putting in?
We'll put 130 grams.
So that's ready to go on the stove.
Yeah,
and be
just need
melted.
a very tiny.
Low heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we want to do it slowly,
Yeah.
not make it too
Yeah.
hot too quickly.
It's
Okay.
not need to boil. Just melt it.
Right, melt, not boil.
Melt butter.
Keep stirring it.
Yeah.
Okay. With a whisk, stir it with a whisk to keep everything moving in the pan.
Just add one.
Yep, so once the butter is almost melted, add a pinch of salt and then keep stirring it. Remember, it's on a nice low heat so that it doesn't boil or burn.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Melted.
So when it's sort of smooth golden melted,
Yeah.
then we need
We need to add soda.
bicarbonate of soda. 1 teaspoon.
Yes.
Yep.
It's better to use this one.
Okay, so we'll put it through a sieve
Away from
and take it off the heat. So you get that all in. 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda.
yes, and put it back and just mix it. We need to wait for reaction. It will be a bit.
Okay, and what will we see when it's reacting?
It's a little bit bigger, and we can see it's like a. I don't know how to explain it. The small bubbles.
Okay, yeah, we're seeing small bubbles.
Yeah, that's good.
Lovely.
And we need to wait a bit for cool down.
Okay, so we'll
And
put it aside to cool.
And add some eggs after.
Okay. Okay, so in order to cool this mixture down and do the next part of the recipe, we're going to transfer into a different bowl. So make sure you get everything out. Okay, so it's ready to carry on when this mixture is warm. It doesn't have to be completely cooled down, but definitely not super hot. So what are we adding next?
We added eggs.
Okay.
Yeah, you can mix if you want.
Okay.
I'll add the one and after next one.
Okay. just stirring the eggs in again with the whisk.
Good.
One at a time. Make sure the first one is thoroughly mixed in before the next one is added. Make sure you get all the mixture from around the sides of the bowl. Okay, is that
Well
okay?
done, Katie. So good.
Thank you.
Well done. Wow, look at that. So beautiful. And after we add the flour.
Flour, okay. Through the sieve?
Yes. Yes. And put it on the...
On scales. Okay. Before we add the flour, however, we are going to get the oven ready. So what temperature does it need to be, Luda?
175, 80.
Yep, 175, 180. Okay, great. Let's add the flour.
I need 400. It depends, sometimes it's different. You need to see on the dough. So it's like 400, 430, 50.
So we'll start with 400
Yeah.
and we'll see how that looks.
And maybe just start at 200.
Okay,
And after, it's easier to mix.
sure.
Good.
So we sieve that nicely. So we're mixing it to make a dough,
Yes.
something that we will then
Yeah.
roll out. Okay.
Just firstly, it's better to add not whole flour for the one time. It's easier. If you want, you can use mixer. Yeah.
Yeah, you can use a mixer, but you can do it by hand.
Yes.
But maybe half the flour and then the other half.
I don't know.
And you want it
My brother, he's in the war now, and he's really like this cake.
Mm-hmm.
And mom sometimes did it for him and sent it to him. So she did like so quick.
She makes it quickly,
Yeah.
and how does she send? In a package?
And she put it in a box.
Mm-hmm.
Just send it because we have a like post office, but you can send everything,
Anything you
whatever
need.
you like.
Yeah.
And it's like 2 days and it's there. And now it's cold,
Uh-huh.
so it won't be melted.
So it will keep.
Yeah.
It will keep
So
well. That's lovely.
You need to add a bit more flour.
Okay. So how long has your brother been serving in the war?
2 years, a bit more, 2.5.
Mhm.
Well, the war started in February, and he went there in June.
Okay.
Yeah,
So.
on my mom's birthday.
Oh.
It was so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is sad. But very nice that he can receive something from
Yeah.
home to
Yeah.
make him think.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, that's very special. And your mum, did she learn this from her mum or?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's hard now to mix
Okay,
spatula, so we
okay.
need to use hands. So we'll put it
Excellent.
on a table.
We have washed our hands before we started, so now we can do this with the dough.
So just make one beautiful ball.
Okay,
It's quite soft,
okay.
so you don't need to make it so hard.
We'll just need to be able to
Yeah.
roll it out.
And
Okay.
it's very sticky because it's
Okay.
honey here. So if you feel so sticky, you can add a bit more flour.
A bit more flour to make it a bit less sticky, okay? Okay, onto the top.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. That's enough for
Okay.
now. Just
Get the right consistency. Is your mum very good at baking? Does she make lots of things?
Yeah, she's so good at cooking as well.
Yeah, yeah.
She did a lot of things.
Excellent.
I think it's ready. It's still sticky, but
You can
and
hold it. Yeah.
You can see.
Okay.
It's
Now,
not
to
really-
make the layers, we need to evenly divide up the dough. We're going to make 9 layers, so we've done our maths, and each layer needs to be just about 100 grams.
Yes. You can make like that, and after cut it will be.
Okay, yeah, a bit easier to cut it if it's in
So
the
we
wrong.
can.
Okay, so I have to guess
Yeah.
100 grams.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll see how we get.
Let's see how I get on. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's good.
I think it's a bit more. Okay, let's try with that.
Yeah.
8. Okay.
20
more. Oops.
Good. Yeah.
Okay.
One. More.
Okay, so I need to try a bit harder. Maybe like that.
Yeah, we're just doing a ball and put it. Yeah.
Too much.
Too much. Yeah, that's hard to guess. So, but it's not a problem.
So we make each of these into a ball and just keep it here ready to
Yeah.
roll them out into the layers. Okay. Okay. Let's try like that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow,
Yes.
that's perfect. Look at that.
That's the one.
Well done. Good.
Okay, so we
Yes.
have our 9 layers ready to be rolled out.
Yeah. We will put it in a bowl,
Okay.
and it's better to cover it. It's not to, don't to be dry.
Okay, we want it to,
Yeah.
to not to dry out.
Yeah.
So we just cover it with a tea towel or cling film.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
We will left one. Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right. So the other ones are under the cover here, and we make sure that the surface is nicely floured. And you have a beautiful mat here that tells you all the different sizes.
yeah, it's made from Ukraine.
It's wonderful. So what size are we going to roll these ones to?
We'll do. I'll show you. You have it home. The lid.
Excellent, a pan
It's
lid.
around 20-21 centimeters. So you can find maybe you have another shape. Just try to like here is 20, yeah, 20 and
20.3.
Yeah. So and it's nicely because it's so thin. This,
Yes,
And you
okay.
can cut by that.
Okay, brilliant.
Yeah, and we need to roll it.
We need to roll it out exactly with the rolling pin.
So, but I think it's better to have baking paper
Yeah, okay.
and just do this on a baking paper straight
Okay,
because it's need to be very thin,
okay.
so it can stuck here.
Right, so you don't want to be trying to lift it
Yeah.
onto the...
So I'll try with this between 2 baking papers.
baking sheets, okay.
I can start like that until
Okay. So that's rolling out beautifully, and it's going to be thin.
it's not need to be perfect because we'll cut it anyway.
Okay, we will make the perfect
Yeah.
round shape at the end.
Yeah.
So, okay. Excellent. Okay, so before these go in the oven, we need to put some holes in them, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Get away, just like that.
Okay, so with a fork, and what will that do, Luda?
This will the dough will be when it's baking. It will be like
It will rise. Okay, but
so we don't want us to rise.
we want it to be flat.
And also it's nice when you have a cream after.
Yeah.
It's like it's good to have a hole, so it will be make a whole cake. It's soft and nice.
Lovely. So these will let the air escape. Okay. Does the baking tray need to be greased?
No, because we have a paper.
Because we have paper
so
on the
we don't
bottom,
need
so we don't need to. Okay. Okay. I think if your mum will watch this, she will be saying, "Oh no!" She must be so quick to do it, like in an hour, to prepare the whole cake.
Yeah, but she has a lot of practice.
She has a lot of practice.
And she has a lot of children, so she doesn't have time to wait to do this so long.
She has to. Everything has to be done quickly.
Yeah.
How many children, Luda?
6.
6. And what number are you?
Second.
You're second.
And also you need to try to see, like you can try by your hand and see
Okay.
it's the same, or like here maybe a bit more. So you need to
Make it flat. Yeah, otherwise it won't cook evenly.
Yeah,
Okay,
or
yeah.
it will be more on one side and one side not.
Yes, yeah. So let's take one out of the oven and have a look. Luda, how does that look?
Yeah, fine. It's golden color.
Lovely
So it's
golden brown
ready.
colour, so it's ready. So we take it off and then we need to cut it straight away.
If you don't have a lid like that, you just can put something and use a knife and cut like that.
Cut around the edge.
Yes.
Yes, maybe a plate or something that's the
Yes.
right size. And why do we need to cut it when it's hot?
Because after it's will be a bit harder and it will be hard to cut it beautifully.
Right, when it cools down, it will become hard and then it will crack
Yes.
if you try to cut
Because
it.
now you can see it's very soft.
Isn't it? Yeah,
And
perfect.
after it will be more hot.
Lovely. So, and why are we keeping those edge pieces in the bowl over there?
We'll decorate on the top after. We'll crush it, everything.
We'll crush it up and into crumbs.
Yes.
And then we'll use it for decoration
Yeah.
on the top.
Yes.
Lovely. So, Luda, now we are ready to mix the filling and the decoration. So, what do we need to do next?
We need sour cream and sugar.
Okay.
Sour cream we need 600.
600
just
mils.
this much. And sugar we need 200.
200 grams.
Yeah.
Okay, and we want to sieve? Or we don't need to?
If you use icing sugar, it's better to sieve.
Okay.
But if just the sugar, just
Okay, great.
don't need to sieve.
So 200 grams?
Yeah. Like you need to see how sweet do you like. If you like not really sweet, you can put less sugar.
Sure.
You can put, maybe that's enough.
Okay, it's about 180. So, okay.
Yeah. So you need to see how sweet do you like.
Oh, sure. So now?
Yeah, just mix it sugar and sour cream together.
Okay.
With vanilla.
A little bit of vanilla. Okay. A teaspoon.
How strong is it? Do you know?
It's not very strong. It's
No, maybe
yeah,
a teaspoon is fine.
And it will just be
Yeah,
like thick, runny cream, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So that bit is ready?
Yeah, but it's like a bit watery.
Yes, a bit
So
still
we'll-
liquidy, yeah.
We'll add a bit of double cream.
Double cream, which will thicken it up,
Yes. Around 300.
Okay, so around half. So we'll just eyeball that using the measurements down the side.
No,
Oh,
it's good.
sorry. Let's see. That's a bit more. Tiny bit more. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so that's lovely and thick and ready to go.
And mix it with
we'll get it all in together. And then we will be using this between the layers, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Delicious.
And also, my mom, she loves walnuts.
Okay.
So she blend the walnuts
Okay.
and put it here in cream as well.
Adds it
and
in,
it's all
okay.
together. It's make a bit different taste.
Yeah, and a bit crunchy.
Yeah. So
very
if
nice.
you love walnuts, you can use the same.
Yeah. Or I guess you could pick other nuts like pecan or pistachio or something
Yeah.
to give a slightly different flavour.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's ready to use.
Thick and spreadable. Perfect. So what are we doing now, Luda?
We do the cake.
Okay, we're going to do the icing, the decorating.
Yeah. You need
To divide.
to divide it like around 10, but it's by eye, it's not really.
It's not perfect, but
Yeah, and just put it a bit on the
a little bit on the bottom.
bottom.
Spread it around. So we start with a layer of the cream
Yeah.
rather than a layer of cake. Okay.
Because you need to stick it.
Right, okay.
And also you can choose the best one on the top.
Okay. So which is our most beautiful? Not that one. Okay. So press it down. Lovely.
Yeah. And put the cream here.
Put some more on. Okay.
Can you see that under the hole the cream is coming?
It's already coming through,
So
yeah.
this hole is helpful to make
Make it stick together.
like more nice taste.
Okay, because it all comes through,
Yeah.
it all absorbs through the layers. Lovely. So you put it on, you go up to the edges or not quite?
Yeah, how to say that, sorry.
It's okay.
It will be more tasty if you'll have more cream.
Okay, the more the
So,
better.
Yeah, the more the better.
Okay.
It looks like more now, but after it will put inside of layer, so you can't see.
Yeah.
You can see like a lot of cream. Put another one.
Okay, so put it on top. Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Press.
So press it down a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Because if you press a lot, it's all whole cream coming out.
It will all come out. So firmly but gently.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that is looking amazing.
And after we need to like that.
Okay, so you spread it all around the edges. Okay, so Luda, now we have the cake we made yesterday and we're going to finish it. So we have the rest of the cream.
Yes.
People who are watching carefully will see that somehow we have turned it over. So now we can use the top. The top will be completely new and fresh. We're going to refresh the cream around the edges as well. And then to decorate on the top, these are the offcuts, which were left yesterday when we cut the nice shape. And how have you made them into like breadcrumbs? What have you done?
The better way, you can use the blender.
Yeah.
I don't have. And I put it in a plastic bag and use the rolling pin and bite it.
Yeah.
And after I did like that.
Yeah.
And it's ready.
Excellent. Okay, so what first?
Yeah, we need to first do the cream to the top.
Perfect.
Don't need too much.
And because we have left it one night, it will taste even better?
About cream.
The whole cake.
Yes,
the cake will be
course.
even nicer.
Yes.
Because we have let it, the cream all go through the layers. Yeah.
Always the cake better over the night.
Okay.
So yeah.
Good.
Okay. And now I'll put our cuts.
Offcuts, our offcuts.
Just need to try to do this carefully.
Okay, so you're first putting them around the edge, just taking a handful. and gently
Yeah.
pressing it on. Okay. Okay, so now we have covered with the offcuts.
Yeah.
We're going to do the final decoration. So, Luda, what are we going to put on the top of the cake?
Usually it's fine now.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you want to make like Christmassy,
Sure.
you can go to Pinterest and take some ideas.
Get some inspiration.
Or maybe
okay.
you have some better ideas in the Pinterest. So
Great.
you can just use whatever you have. We have
Clementine, mandarin, satsuma.
we have a bit of rosemary.
Bit of rosemary from the garden.
A bit of almonds.
Some almonds, lovely.
So you can use walnuts, or you can leave it white if you want a winter cake.
Yeah,
So anyway,
up to you.
yeah, I don't know how to decorate, but I'll try to do something.
Yeah. Now you will see Luda's incredible creativity and her skill.
I'm not sure.
I think so.
Yeah, just try something.
Perfect.
And we can make a bit of snow.
Of course.
Just using icing
A
sugar
little bit of icing sugar.
and sieve.
Okay. Just a tiny bit,
So,
like
yeah.
a spoonful. A very light dusting. So
Yeah, we don't need very snow. It's not Ukraine.
I was going to say snow. This is like
Yeah.
snow in England, not Ukraine.
Yeah.
That's right. Perfect. So this is the honey cake. Then you slice it up.
Yeah.
Serve it to your friends and enjoy together.
Yes.
Thank you, Luda.
Thank you, Katie. Focus me down.
So let's cut this beautiful cake because we have enjoyed looking at it, but now we would like to taste it.
Quite soft. That's good.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, let's see how it looks. Oh, that's amazing. Look at that. Okay,
Will it
so I'm
stand up?
going to take the first bite of our creation. It's delicious. Really soft and creamy and with a lovely hint of honey. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you,